music's got to go off. Good Monday morning, Oswego, and welcome to Top in the Morning. Thanks for waking up with us. Today is March 3rd, 2014. I'm Megan Roberts. Coming up this morning, a teenager is injured after crashing his snowmobile in Oswego County. Also, a popular pizza place is going to be looking different in the city of Syracuse. And later on, we will be talking everything Oscars with the host of WTOP's Hollywood View, Carlos Clemenez. But first, a quick check of your weather to get you out the door with meteorologist Jack Tiber. Good morning, Jack.
Hey, thanks, Megan, and good morning to you. I'm meteorologist Jack Tiber with your Storm Team 10 forecast. Get you out the door this morning. It's going to be cold, so you're going to want to bundle up. Look at that real feel right now, -11, but officially 5. It's still pretty darn cold out there, so you just want to be careful as you're headed out this morning. Just bundle up. You don't want to worry about frostbite. Take a look at the state temperatures right now. -6 in Glen Falls, -16 in Watertown, and 6 in Syracuse. Comparing those to the state wind chills right now, -16 in Plattsburgh. Again, in Watertown, -27 and -4 in Syracuse. We do have a wind chill advisory in effect until 10 o'clock this morning. And then after that, it's still going to stay pretty cold throughout much of the day today. So keep that in mind. Again, bitter cold temps today. We will have some peaks of sunshine, which would be pretty nice, but we're going to be also looking forward to a warm-up at the end of the week. We'll take a look at your full extended forecast in about 10 minutes. Megan?
Thanks, Jack. Well, a 13-year-old boy was injured Sunday afternoon when he crashed his snowmobile on a trail in the Oswego County town of Granby. The police have not released the name of the boy because of his age. Police said the boy lost control of his snowmobile and crashed into a ditch. The boy's father was riding behind him and immediately called an ambulance. The boy was taken to Upstate Medical and does not have life-threatening injuries. Police arrested a couple in Suffolk County yesterday after they left their 3 children in a locked and running car while they went shopping. Police received a phone call of a child crying alone in a car in the parking lot. The children were left alone in the car for about an hour. The couple has been charged with 3 accounts of endangering the welfare of a child. The Domino's in the Plaza on Nottingham Road is now open and featuring a new design. The site has Domino's new pizza theater concept. Customers can watch their pizza being prepared in an open viewing area and can track their carry-out orders on an electronic screen. Franchise owner Mike Lee says the Domino's in North Syracuse is next up on the list to be renovated with the new theater design. Grammy Award winner and longtime baseball fan Paul Simon is joining the lineup for the Hall of Fame's 75th anniversary celebration. Simon will perform 3 songs at a concert August 2nd on the grounds of the Clark Sports Center that will celebrate baseball through music, film, and video. The concert will take place 6 days after the Hall of Fame inductions of Frank Thomas, Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux, and retired managers Joe Torre, Bobby Cox, and Tony La Russa. One of the most welcome signs of spring around Oswego is the reopening of Rudy's Lakeside Drive-In. But for anyone who can't wait any longer, Rudy's will be serving the next Salvation Army guest chef dinner on March 11th. The dinner will offer some of Rudy's popular seafoods, including clams, fish, coleslaw, tossed salad, along with desserts and beverages provided by members of the advisory board. The dinner will be at the Salvation Army site on 73rd West 2nd Street in Oswego. When we come back, our very own Jack Tiber with your full look at your forecast and Kara Vormwald with what's happening in Oz. Stay with us.
J-T-I-E-B-O-R. I'll send it again. Oh, am I starting at the dirty?
And you should watch it.
You better watch it.
You better.
Oh,
Wait,
I've always called you Carlos Clemenez. I'm sorry.
The mailbox and the traffic light. Both are ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support the United Negro College Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me. Feed the pig.
Good Monday morning and welcome back. So Jack, it doesn't seem like winter is going anywhere and that spring is nowhere to be found.
Well, the good news is on the horizon. I'm going to show you at the end of the forecast, but we are pretty close to spring, the official day of spring. In fact, just over the weekend, we had the first day of meteorological spring, which is that day on the weather calendar us meteorologists like to look at and say, okay, this is where we start spring. And so it's a little bit different from the actual first day of spring. But we are dealing with some cold temperatures today, and that's going to persist throughout the day. So let's take a look at your ClassCast right now. You can see we're starting off at about 5, and we're going to be walking up the stairs to about 8 degrees by 1 o'clock today. Officially that high of 11, if you can call it a high. We could reach that high. So again, I say high in a very strange way because it's really not going to feel warm, obviously, so because it's 11. But we will be seeing some peaks of sunshine. So it's going to be a nice day, but it's just going to be cold. Now let's take a look at the state temperatures. -6 in Glen Falls, 8 in Albany, 6 in Syracuse, -16 in Watertown. Comparing those to the wind chills around the state, -27 it feels like right now in Watertown, -21 in Glens Falls, and -4 in Syracuse. So it's going to be a very cold day. So you're going to want to dress accordingly. Now, the regional radar right now, we did have some light lake effect activity this morning in areas of northern Wayne and Cayuga counties. Those are starting to dissipate at this hour. Right now, we're not dealing with any snow in Oswego. But if you look down to the south through Delaware, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Northern Virginia, they're getting hit with lots of snow and ice right now as a big storm system moves through. Let's zoom out here. You can see that on the national radar. It's just a mess down there. Thankfully, though, we're not going to be dealing with that this morning. As I said, just those cold temperatures that we'll be dealing with. And what's causing that is this area of high pressure here, this clockwise motion is bringing that cold air down from the north. Over Lake Ontario, as I said, as that colder air goes over the lake, we'll be seeing some lake effect snow activity this morning in northern Wayne and Cayuga counties, but it's not going to be anything significant, and it should be pretty nice here in Oswego. So we'll put the timecast into motion right now. As I said, there's that light lake effect activity in northern Wayne and Cayuga, but for us, we're going to be mainly in the clear. Mostly cloudy today, though. It is going to be cold, as I said, throughout the day. By lunchtime, that light lake effect will start to dissipate as you head home after class, 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be cold again, but we're going to be dealing with mostly cloudy skies. So today, mostly cloudy, very cold, wind chills below 0. Again, that wind chill advisory in effect until 10 o'clock this morning, officially high of 11. The 5-day forecast will be sticking with that cold till about Wednesday, but look at Thursday and Friday. We're looking at close to 40 by Friday with mostly cloudy skies. Looks like a nice day. And as I said when we started, winter is just simply running out of time. We're about 2 weeks away from that first day of spring. Megan?
All right, well, besides the freezing cold temperatures, let's hear from Kara Vormwald about what's going on in Oswego with what's happening in Oz. Good morning, Kara.
Good morning, Megan. Well, the 1996 film Bitter Sugar, directed by Leon Ichazo, will be shown in the Campus Center Auditorium tonight at 7. The movie is a love story set against the political and economic tensions of Havana, and an idealistic young communist falls in love with a disenchanted dancer who longs to escape to Miami. The movie will be in Spanish with English subtitles. This event will be free, and parking will be $1 for those without a campus parking sticker. The SUNY Oswego Film Club hosted their 4th annual Mixed Emotions Film Festival. I got a chance to view the films as well as talk with some of the people involved with the festival.
The 4th annual 36-hour film festival took place in the Campus Center Auditorium. Audiences filled the room as they waited to view the 11 films submitted for this year's festival. I got a chance to talk to Tyler Yastrub, who was involved with the film quality service. He told me what it was like to do a film in 36 hours.
Well, it's actually a lot more pre-planning than you'd expect. It involves just everyone coming together,
There were 11 different films this year for Mixed Emotions 2014. Actress in Allie's Wish, Shayna Fold, told me what it was like to be in the film.
Well, I love being a part of the film with Brian, Andrew Salk, Brian. That's why I love to act, but I love to be involved in their films because they're so fun.
I got a chance to talk to the Audience Choice Award-winning filmmakers of The Way It Is.
Well, I have to say that this is probably my favorite thing that I've been a part of in Oswego. I'm so happy with the product that came out of this, especially in 36 Hours. So happy to be working with them too, and it's just, I don't know, I just have a really big emotional attachment to this film, and it's just because I love it so much.
Jessie Partridge has planned the film festivals for the last 4 semesters. This year she is graduating and tells me what she loves most about the festivals.
I just like to see everybody come together and at the screening and like everybody's supporting each other, and it's so great because the cinema community on campus is so close. Like, we're a small major, so we're all close. We all know each other. We all push each other, and so it's good to like have a friendly competition together.
For WTOP 10 News, I'm Kara Vormwald.
For this week's What's Happening in Oz, I interviewed President of Scope, Ryan Hoff. Ryan explained to me what Scope is and what they will be doing for this semester.
What we do at the organization is we have professional speakers come in and talk to us about what they do on a daily basis. People that have come in the past, professors that are doing research in the area, business professionals from the area. We also do fun activities and things to teach people about supply chain and how important it is in a business. Chelsea Bartlett is coming in, and she's the public relations and advertising vendor coordinator for HarborFest. And she's involved with all the planning that takes place. So we're learning about the planning, the different types of events that they do, how they talk to their vendors, and really the supply chain of how to plan an event like that and all the things that go into it.
Ryan also told me that Scope is important for students because it helps with time management and also efficiency, which he says qualities that all students should have. He says that any student of any major that has a passion for supply chain management is welcome. Good luck to them as they help out with everything that goes into planning HarborFest for this year. Well, Scope was this week. Let's see who's going to be on next Monday morning. So we have the Ski and Snowboard Club, which is really exciting. I love to snowboard.
That's going to be great, and they just had their rail jam, which I went to, and that
Yes.
was my first time going, and it was so cool. Were you able to check it out?
I wasn't able to go, but I've been wanting to go this entire winter snowboarding, and I've been trying to find people to go with me, but nobody will go.
All right, well, I'm a snowboarder as well, so maybe we can go together.
Yes,
But
definitely.
it's just been way too cold out, I think.
I know.
All right, well, thank you, Kara, for that, and
Thank you.
looking forward to next week with the Ski Club. We are going to take a quick break here on Top in the Morning. Stay with us.
Could be gone for a lifetime. Protect our friends in the forest.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Get your Smokey on. If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference, because 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The Hollywood View is back with a brand new season and a brand new look. Join me for nonstop Hollywood coverage news right here on WTOP 10 every Tuesday at 10:30 p.m.
Hi, I'm CNN's Rob Marciano, and you're watching WTOP 10, your television station.
Good morning, I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Jack Tiebers coming up on 8:45. Let's take a look at your day planner. It's going to be a very cold day starting off at 5 this morning. Mostly cloudy skies throughout much of the day up to 8 by lunchtime. Officially the high of 11 today, if you can call that a high. 7 degrees to end the day with clouds sticking around by 5 o'clock. Now those state temperatures, let's take a look. 4 up in Plattsburgh, -6 in Glen Falls. -16 in Watertown. It's cold everywhere, and you can see this on the wind chill map as well. Feels like -27 in Watertown, -10 in Rochester, -15 in Buffalo, -4 in Syracuse. So you're going to want to bundle up as you're headed out this morning to class. Taking a look at the regional radar, you can see we're mainly clear in central New York. We did have some light to moderate lake effect snow activity coming off the lake going into northern Wayne and Cayuga counties this morning. That is starting to dissipate, and they'll be seeing some light lake effect accumulation this morning, but like I said, it's starting to dissipate. We're just going to be dealing with mostly cloudy skies throughout Oswego today. Now look down to the south. You can see all this mess down here going through Delaware, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Northern Virginia. They're dealing with this storm system down there. We can zoom out and take a look on the national radar map. It's just a mess down there. Thankfully, though, we don't have to deal with that this morning. We're just dealing with some frigid, cold temperatures due to this high pressure system, which its clockwise motion is bringing that cold temperatures down into central New York and leaving that snowstorm out of the picture. So, as I said, we're just going to be dealing with cold temperatures today and mostly cloudy skies with some peaks of sunshine. So take a look at your timecast into motion. Again, some of that lake effect snow activity in northern Wayne and Cayuga counties, but that'll start to dissipate as we head on through the morning. Cold day with some peaks of sunshine going into around lunchtime, and by 4 o'clock, maybe you're done with class at this time, headed back to your room, headed back home, just dealing with more cold conditions and mostly cloudy skies. So going to be looking today, going back, mostly cloudy, very cold, wind chills below 0. Again, a wind chill advisory in effect till 10 o'clock this morning. So that temperature of 11 for today, winds out of the northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. And taking a look at that 5-day forecast, we're looking into the 20s by Wednesday, but by Thursday and Friday, it's going to feel like a heat wave. Look at that, almost 40 by Friday with clouds and some sun. And you can follow us online on Twitter at WTOP10, Facebook, and send us your weather pictures anytime, meteorology@WTOP10.com.
Okay, thanks, Jack. Be sure to dress warm for those frigid cold conditions outside this morning. Well, entertainment's biggest night was last night. There was glitz, there was glam, and there was pizza. Ellen DeGeneres gave yet another memorable performance hosting the Oscars. Adam Rupsick is here to share his favorite moments and some other things happening within the world of entertainment.
Hey, good morning. Thanks, Megan. As we get off started in this year's set of movies before the next year's Oscars is Nonstop, a thriller starring Liam Neeson and the U.S. Air Marshal trying to stop a string of murders on an international flight. Collected $30 million in ticket sales to soar to the lead in the domestic box offices. And it beat out the second movie, Son of God, which had $26.5 million in sales during a strong box office weekend when it was overshadowed by this year's Oscars. So, we'll get into it. Excuse me. What would it be without Jimmy Kimmel's annual post-award special? Well, they would still be Oscars, of course, but we would be robbed of several hilarious spoofs starring seemingly every A-list actor. This year, Kimmel looked into his top previous efforts by releasing series parodies of the 4 great YouTube sensations. They included Charlie Bit My Finger, David at the Dentist, Ain't Nobody Got Time for That, and The Keyboard Cat. And have you retweeted what could be the starriest ever selfie? Yes, it was a pure stunt. Ellen DeGeneres' Oscar selfie shared around the world with the top A-list actors. There was Julia Roberts, Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Jennifer Lawrence, Kevin Spacey, and Jared Leto. Looking to be photobombers in the back as the tweet became the best and most retweeted tweet ever on Twitter, which doubled the previous record holder, President Obama's 4 more years tweet. And other than the awards and great speeches, what would be Hollywood's biggest night without some wacky drama? Some things to remember from last night's award include free pizza. Yes, a pizza delivery man was on the stage and went into the star-studded crowd to hand out pizza with Ellen. After Jennifer Lawrence fell on the red carpet again, and it didn't matter because she got shut out, and along with Pharrell, who sang his top hit, Happy, and got the stars on their feet. Also, Leonardo DiCaprio did not win after he was up for 2 Oscars as the top actor, and poor Leo was trending on Twitter.
All right, thank you, Adam. When we come back, we will hear more about last night's big Oscars. Stay tuned. You're watching Top in the Morning. Okay.
If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference. Because 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Down 70 to 35, and the Cougars were getting smoked like a cheap cigar.
I'm RJ.
I'm DJ.
Oh wait,
Is that right?
we have a show coming.
It's on Wednesdays at 11:30, and you should watch it.
You better watch it.
You better.
Wait, I'm DJ.
The mailbox and the traffic light. Both are ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support the United Negro College Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
How many people honoring the talent that grace our movie screens? The films honored were outstanding, the fashion was superb, and the awards, well, maybe they weren't so surprising. Joining me this morning to talk everything Oscars,
follow at the Hollywood View on Twitter, and you can also follow me at Carlos Clemens for all Oscar magic that happened last night. So why don't we start with favorite to win, Jared Leto, for that point for Best Comedy Musical. So I guess he was a winner in that regard. And then, you know, he had to look a little, you know, happy. You got to do that. But I think he was happy for Matthew. Matthew totally deserved it. You lose Lupita Nyong'o, who speaks Spanish in the whole thing. So Mexico was very happy last night, and so was I. And then you got Best Picture. We had 9 Best Picture nominees this year. We had Philanoma, American Hustle, headed for an award for Best Humanitarian, and she also has the Oscar for Girl Interrupted. So this was definitely a great addition to their mantle. I'm sure their kids are very proud. Who have nominated 4 major regions of entertainment. You have, he won 2 Daytime Emmys. He's been nominated for Primetime Emmy. He has 1 Grammy, 2 Tonys, personal moment. He has
Carlos, the awards were great, the movies were great, but the fashion, there was not a single gown at that award ceremony that I said, what is she wearing? There wasn't a single one that I didn't.
I'm checking my Twitter, and I was like, oh my God, I got retweeted. If I would have seen it during the show, I probably would have freaked. Like if I was like, if I saw it during my party, I would have been like crazy about it. But you know, it was really fun to watch, to go to bed with that poster. So I'll just add it to my
I think
Awards
the
collection.
reason behind 12 Years a Slave was that they think it's going to be this long-standing historical film that will be around forever. And personally, I haven't seen it. For everyone here at WTOP, I'm Megan Roberts.